What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome all my new subscribers. I want to take a second and I want to thank each and every single one of you guys that take the time out of your day to watch and support my channel. It means the world to me. So everybody, in this video, we are going to be bringing some life back into a junkyard trunk lid or deck lid, whatever you want to call it, tomato, that my brother gave me. So my brother has a 2006 Honda Civic, much like the blue Civic that I have. And his is silver, and the paint really isn't in great condition. But he's been wanting a certain spoiler, and he found this whole trunk lid at the junkyard the other day and bought it and brought it to the shop and asked me, hey, is there anything that you can do to this trunk lid? And I said, say less. Let me take it home and let me clean it up and get it, get it cleaned up, bring some life back into it before you put it on your car. And I said, the only bad thing about this is now your trunk lid's gonna be nice and clean and shiny. The rest of your car is gonna need some love. So yeah, in this quick video, I've got this trunk lid off of the Civic. We're gonna get it washed up, deconned. We're gonna do a little wet sanding, some polishing, and put some protection on it before he puts it on his car. So there's nothing more to it. I don't wanna keep this video long at all. So let's jump into it. I'll put all the products and links and everything in the description that I use, as well as explain the process as I go. So let's get into it.
All right, everybody. So I have this trunk lid here. First things first, we need to decon and wash this trunk lid. I'm using the Furies. Now, at the time of this video, I was just testing this for Phoenix EOD. As of now, the Furies is available. This is an iron remover, traffic film remover, wheel cleaner, all 3-in-1. Now, the good thing about the Furies is this stuff actually smells, kind of smells like mint, when you spray it. When you smell it out of the bottle, it's very strong, but something about when it atomizes, it smells really good for an iron remover. And I know a lot of iron removers out there, they say they smell good, but they don't. But I can promise you this stuff is very easy on the nostrils. You can use it inside the garage and it won't have you gagging and coughing. So this Furies from Phoenix EOD is awesome. So first things first, we need to chemically decon. I sprayed it on dry to let it soak and let it do work, as you'll see here. And then we're going to get it washed up and we're going to get it clayed. Now, one thing I like to do recently that I've been trying out is claying with using the iron remover, and it works as a good lubricant. This is a pH neutral. It's safe for paint, wheels. It's going to run down trim. It's not going to stain your trim or anything like that. So the Furies from Phoenix EOD really is a great product. Don't worry, everybody. I'll have the links down for everything down in the description. So let's get this trunk lid washed up, cleaned, deconned, and ready for paint. As you can see, paint polishing, actually. As you can see here, it's bleeding nice and good. This trunk lid is hammered. Like I said, it came from the junkyard. So yeah, we're gonna get this thing cleaned up and we're gonna get it ready for some wet sanding and polishing.
So we got this thing all cleaned up. It definitely has some really deep scratches in it. You guys can see there. Whoever took the emblems off of it just scratched. Basically, was prying just to take the emblems. They stole all the emblems off of it, but he said he didn't want to put the emblems on it anyways. You can see here where it says Civic. Still, in there, you can see all these deep scratches and whatnot. Oh yeah, we're probably gonna have to wet sand that. Some pretty deep scratches for sure, especially over here. You guys can see over here. We're going to try to improve that. Am I going after perfection? No way, Jose. No way. But there's a deep one here. I don't know if you guys can see that. My camera to focus. Yeah, you can see it there. All the way from here all the way down. I mean, it is a junkyard hood. We're not going for perfection. But we're going to make this thing look good. I told him, dude, this thing's going to look so good, the rest of your car is going to look bad. So, yeah, I got my cart set up over here, everybody. Try not to make this video too long. Just a few simple steps. And for those of you that want to learn wet sanding and whatnot, we'll talk a little bit about wet sanding. I got my 3000 grit here. 3M wet dry. Got my rid sticks right here from KKK Dynamics. Shout out to Jason Kilmer. Got my 3-inch Eurofiber pads, my 2-inch Eurofiber pads, 2-inch medium cut orange pad, a 3-inch medium orange pad. That's what I'm going to finish with. PAPACUT from Phoenix EOD. Fabulous finishing polish. That Wombo combo, pow pow 1-2 combo right there. We're going to transform this thing. A few tips and tricks along the way. Let's get to it. All right, everybody. So where we're going to start is we're going to work on this side here where the Civic emblem was. It's definitely going to need some wet sanding. I've got my rid stick here. I've got my 3000 grit sandpaper. Just a little bit of water. Just going to go ahead and spray that. Spray this. Now, a lot of people out there are kind of scared to wet sand. I was too. Now, the key is to just keep your strokes even. You don't have to bear down really hard at all. Let the sandpaper do the work. I like to go at a little bit of an angle. And you'll see that chalky, like milky residue start to build up in the water. Now that's going to be the clear coat that's coming off. And it doesn't need much. Like I said, I'm using 3000 grit. I'm not putting too much pressure at all. Just kind of letting it guide. Just kind of glide and just guiding it where I want it to go. Now I'm not trying to, take off that much clear coat. But if those of you guys that watch Brian with Apex, this is an easier way and safer way to remove defects rather than sitting here with my 3-inch polisher just grinding and grinding and grinding. Take a little bit of wet sandpaper. You give it a little sand. And then you come in and polish it, and then you'll be kind of surprised at your results. I can already kind of see some of those scratches went away. Now this Civic that's in here is pretty deep. I don't know if I'm going to be able to wet sand all that out, but we'll give it a shot, especially since I don't know how thick or thin the clear is. I don't have a paint depth gauge. Now, some of you guys are probably like, you're crazy. You don't have a paint depth gauge and they're doing all these paint corrections? Well, yeah. Just go by look and go by feel. Stay going in the same direction. That's what I do. He might have to just buy some new emblems. He even said, hey, if it gets messed up, I don't care, but that doesn't give me the reason to, go absolutely insane and be like, oh, well, if I mess it up, I mess it up. No. This is a learning experience for me too. It's almost there. Let me get you guys off of here and show you real quick. It's almost there to the point where you can't see it. but you can still kind of see it. Now, can I go after that? Yeah, I probably could. But I really don't want to. I'd rather him just buy new emblems, even if he doesn't want to. Because I don't want to go so deep to the point where I can't come back from. So I might go over it one more time, and that's pretty much it. If you guys remember, there was a bunch of scratches all around where, well, there's a little bit down here that I could probably wet sand go after. I might go down here a little bit more. But yeah, that looks a little bit better. All right, so now that we've moved on to this side, as you guys can see here in the camera, we got this one. Hopefully you guys can see that. Yeah, you can see that. It goes from here all the way to here. So we're going to go ahead and try to improve that by wet sanding. Same tactic. Normally I would use my compressor here, but for the sake of your guys' ears, I don't want to. And that did a fairly good job. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that did a really good job. I can't see it there. A little bit up here in the corner, I can see a little bit. I'm just going to very gently kind of go over that scratch. Up here it's kind of deep on the wing, so I'm not trying to go too crazy. And that actually looks pretty good. Let me dry it real quick and I'll get you guys off the tripod and show you. Just remember, it will look worse before it looks better. As you guys can already see, oh no, where's the gloss? But we'll bring it back. All right, everybody, so I went ahead and finished up the wet sanding. Is it perfect? No way, but we're spot improving some of these deeper scratches, making it look a little bit better. Like I said, this is a junkyard deck lid for anybody out there that wants to sit here and be a keyboard warrior. I am not going after perfection, so don't say, you only did this many passes. Oh, I had somebody say, oh, you're not 50-50 overlapping and blah, blah, blah when I was on the test panel. So look, check this out. Just mind your business, all right? And we are going to make this thing look incredible compared to what it used to look like, and that is the main thing. So, like I said, get you guys set up over here on the tripod, and we're going to go ahead and do this left side, polish it up. We'll compound it with the PAPACUT. I'll bring you guys in, and then we'll hit it with the fabulous finishing polish, come in, and then we'll pull the tape line after I finish this half and see what it looks like. Kind of hard to focus, but that silver just, it's crazy. There we go. You can see in the light that nice clarity difference. It's really hard to see because it's silver. I get it. The point of this is not defect removal. It's just bringing some nice shining gloss back to this thing. Removing some deep defects like that big old scratch that went up the side that you cannot see anymore. little spot right here. You can see it's still a little where I need to get in there with my rotary. That's my rotary mode. That's fine. And over here, I wish I could get my paint light to focus in on it. Still a scratch here, but that one really catches my nail. Improved it a little bit, but it's all right. So yeah, that's not bad at all. Let's go ahead and polish this real quick and then come in and take a look. Got my Fab Finish polish right here. Medium cut orange pad from GRIOTS, kind of worn out. Yes, I will get this spot, guys. I will get this spot, don't worry. I will pull this tape line up. So you guys can see real quick. Let me get you guys off of here. Now, it being silver, hopefully you guys can see right there where the 50-50 line is. I know I could see it right here where I'm standing. If you pay attention to the light as it gets right there, you can see that clarity increase. You can see the gloss. Huge, huge, huge bump in gloss. And we scoot over to this side. Really, let me see if I can grab my, paint light. Let's see if we can get it to focus a little bit. There we go. That side, right there. Is it astronomical? No. But look at that. Really, it's hard to see because it's silver, but I can tell you right now, this side looks incredibly glossy compared to this side over here. All right, everybody. So we went ahead and we got this thing all pretty much compounded and polished with my PAPACUT Fabulous Finishing Polish combination here. Funny thing is, somebody forgot to charge their flex batteries. So when the first one died, I grabbed my second one and it was dead too. So I had to bust out the old trusty GRIOTS Garage G8 and it did the trick, no problem. Check this thing out, guys. Look at the gloss on. Is it perfect? No, but check out the difference. You can barely see the Civic in it. Just barely. This one's a little worse. It's not, it's the outline of the emblem that you see. But I mean, check this thing out. I mean, let's just be real. Let's be honest here. This thing looks crazy good compared to what it looked like before. These scratches over here, are they still there? Absolutely, but they look much better. You guys remember how big this area was over here. Now there's a couple little ones. This one over here is really deep. We improved it, but that's all the way through. This big one over here, gone. So that's a huge improvement. This thing just looks crazy. It looks crazy good compared to what it did before. I'm happy. I know he's going to be like, dang, this thing looks good. So I'm getting ready to apply my protection. My protection of choice is going to be a little overkill, but we're going to give him some Immortal from Phoenix EOD. This is a 12-month spray coating. This is just like Chronos, it's just like a light version. I call this Chronos Light. Chronos is Phoenix EOD's ceramic coating, the marine grade. In our environment, okay, 12 months, but you know, everybody's environment changes. Everybody's conditions are different. So, you know, it could be anywhere from 9 to 12 months, depending on how you take care of your vehicle. I'm going to let this sit overnight, and I'm going to top it with Titan in the morning just to give it that cherry on top. Really, the deck lid is going to be crazy glossy compared to the rest of his car. But I'll get you guys set up, and we're going to get some Immortal on this thing. All right, everybody. So we have a quick final thoughts segment. You guys, the trunk lid turned out phenomenal. Is it perfect? No way. But I tell you what, it looks incredible compared to what it started out as. I mean, come on, guys. This thing came out of a junkyard, and it looks better than half the cars that are on the road right now. So I'm not even mad about it. We took care of it. We got it wet sanded. We got some of the scratches looking really nice. Did they come out? Some of them, no, but some of them, like I said, are really deep. They caught your nail. Like I said, general rule of thumb: if you have a scratch and you rub your nail on it, and you can feel it catch your nail, it's not coming out. You can make it look a lot better. You can round off those edges to the point where you can't see it from certain angles. That's fine. It's not going to stick out like a sore thumb. It's going to look a lot better. And that's what we did to a lot of these scratches out here. And really, I mean, this was just like a fun little video for me to shoot. I wasn't even going to shoot a video, but I was like, you know what, this may be fun. And some people might learn a little bit from this as far as, you know, the whole wet sanding thing goes and being scared to wet sand and stuff like that. I know I was when I started. And it's really easy. The PAPACUT and the Eurofiber pad takes care of that 3000 grit sanding marks, no problem. Then you come in with the fabulous finishing polish, jewel it up, polish it up, give it some nice gloss, and then we protected it with Immortal, which is, you know, probably overkill. I think he's got, what does he use? My brother uses, what is it? McGuire's Tech Wax. I think he uses the Tech Wax 2.0 or something like that. You know, he takes care of his stuff. He washes it and cleans it. I'll give it to him. So, but yeah, Immortal, overkill a little bit. Yeah, but oh well, that's what I put on it. And I'm going to top it with Titan in the morning. Just going to give it that extra oomph. But yeah, it really was a fun video. I'll try not to extend this too far, but I want to touch on the Furies. The Furies from Phoenix EOD. Their product, it's almost out. You know, bear with Phoenix, Aaron over at Phoenix, because it's almost out. We might do a live stream and launch it on a live stream here on the channel, which would be cool. I really enjoyed it. It worked good. As you guys saw, it was bleeding all over the trunk lid, dissolving that iron, and it smells fantastic. It's crazy how good it smells. The best smelling iron remover I've ever smelled. It's crazy. When you mist it, you just get like a minty eucalyptus scent, and you think it would smell like, you know, when you smell it in the bottle, it does not smell that good at all. When it atomizes, it really does smell good. So really pleasant to work with. The Furies wheel cleaner. It's a wheel cleaner, iron remover, you know, traffic film remover, pH neutral, safe for any coated surfaces. So I'm excited to get to play with that and you know, use it more. But trunk lid is done. Looks great. I appreciate all you guys. Remember, all the products I use will be down in the description for you guys to go down there and check them out if you guys want to. I appreciate all you guys for taking the time to watch and support my channel. It means the world to me. You guys know that. I hope all you guys out there have a fantastic day, night, evening, whatever it is where you're at right now watching. If you did find this video helpful, subscribe to the channel, smash that thumbs up for me, click that little notification bell. I know I said it all backwards. I'm a little tired. It's been a long day at work. I'm shooting this video after work. So yeah, subscribe, smash that thumbs up. If you have any questions, comments, drop it down below. You know, I'll reply. I love all you guys. I'm going to catch you guys all on the next video.